G'day everyone, welcome back for some more Dungeons and Dragons. I rewatched my stream from last week and the music was really loud. Did you guys think the music was loud? How's that? Can you still hear that music? To me, I can barely hear that music. But as long as you guys can hear it, then that's all that matters, right? I just want to... How do I minimize a game window? I just want to see behind this thing because there is a document from yesterday that has some people's points in it that I want to update on my phone. Graphics? Resolution? No. Full screen? No, that's it. Let's do that for a sec. Oh no! Where did I save that document? Oh, there. No, that's not it. How about shrink everything? Let's just shrink everything. Oh, it's not there. Awesome. Awesome. What did I do with that document? It's okay. I just don't know how much Chubby Kim was on. Was it just 2,000? And Geo as well. I haven't written Geo's down. I had Akatsuki's at 6,000, so I didn't write yesterday's down for him either. What if I open Notepad? Oh, there it is. How come? Oh, okay. I don't know where it's saved to. Okay, Chubby Kim is on 4,000. Aurora is on 3,570. How is Aurora on 3,570? But Chubby Kim is only on 4,000. Yep, I've updated Akatsuki's. Bumfluff's now on 6,000. Chubby Kim, Bumfluff, Akatsuki's are all. Okay, cool. I've got them all. And I think Geo is not on 2,000. She must be on more than 2,000, right? Anyway, we're here to play Dungeons and Dragons. Thank you for joining me. Last time we were here, the party had just left a room full of weird cat statues. The party tried to move this statue across to this wall, which has a big cat motif on it. Actually, what I was wanting to do is see if I could put a picture here. Custom. Diffuse image. Let's see if we can put a cat motif here. Oh yeah, it's here. I've got the actual image here. Save image to Bucky O'Hare. Hollow-eyed cat. Okay. Now if I do diffuse/image, does that do it? Oh yeah, it does. Not very well. Oh shit, I just changed all of them. No, that's not what I wanted. I hate using Control Z in this game. It does something, but I don't know what it does, so I hate using it. Alright, reload that. Whoops. Bumfluff. Oh, Bumfluff is currently on an 85 stream streak. Okay, let's try that again. But this time, don't update all of them. because that worked. Open, cloud, upload, import, no. There we go. Now we've got our cat motif, but in saying that, the party has already left that room. They gave up on trying to figure out what was going on in this room and moved to this room, which is called the bed of Xilonen. Wait, how does it say to say it? Xilonen. The bed of Xilonen. And we read this last week, but I'll just recap. In the center of this room is a withered tree that looks like a leafless willow rooted in a stepped depression. The bottom of this hollow is filled with brackish, oily water, only a few inches deep. Across the room, beyond the dead tree, is another door. Around the sides of the room is a 5-foot wide ledge encircling the tree. So this is the ledge. And over here is a door. But I can't see that door because this thing is in the way. Let's see. Oh, I hope I don't ruin surprises here. Okay, cool. So this is a wall that's not visible there because this room is hidden. And this is the door on the other side of the room that goes up the stairs. Across the room beyond the dead tree is another door. Around the sides of the room is a ledge. The walls of this room are beaded with condensation. Now, there's also another image to show you here. I have been a bit remiss in this game. You're meant to be able to see a lot of images. So let's see if we can find this one. They should actually have these images as part of this download. I don't want it to be a WebP file. Hang on, let me do a snip. I'm gonna show you what the room looks like with images. It started in a tavern, hidden shrine of Tamaochan, now with images. Okay, so if we do that, and then I go objects, components, boards, custom board, and then find the image that I just downloaded, just upload it to the cloud. Please don't be ginormous. I forgot to resize it. Okay, cool. This is what it looks like. It says show the players this image. There you go. That's what the tree looks like in the brackish, oily water. What do you guys want to do in this room with the bed of Xilonen? Xilonen. Xilonen. Wow. They're not descriptive enough here. What do you guys want to do? There's a dead looking tree in the middle of some oily water, and there's a 5 foot a 5 foot platform going around the outsides of the room. The stats for this creature are annoying. Let me see if someone has created stats for it. And someone has. The same website where I look at the map for. What have you guys said? Nothing. No one wants to make any decisions. So the party... Here, let me just shrink this down, so that I can actually bring it somewhere closer so we can see it while we look. Where can I put it? Down here? The party hasn't entered the room, they just opened the door and looking in, and they, from where they can see here, they can see this image through this doorway. What? Wow. Oh, they've even created a picture for it. Oh, and by the way, you've got to remind me to do this. I just heard the music. Last week when I was re-watching the stream, I realized that I didn't change the music for most of the stream. I don't even have... I wonder if this will be a good battle music. Let's see how it goes once we enter battle. If we enter battle. Not saying we will. But if we do... And just let me know if the music is too loud too, please. Oh, what the... What's mod save? Oh, that's his stats. Okay, just get rid of that. So, I'll just show you. Music is great, awesome. Just let me see if I can figure out a way to show you what I'm doing here. Paint, yes, that's what I'm working in. There we go. And make this window really small so that you can, so that it's not, yeah, that's probably too small that you can't read it, right? So I'm just creating a stat block card for this dude from the stat block card that's on the website, but the one on the website is not the right shape to make a good shaped card. If I was to just clip it, actually let's see what it's like if I was to just clip it. Snip it. What shape, what size is this? That's not right. Where is my pictures? 408 by 585. So if I edit this with paint, and then changing it to, wow, 408 by 585. No, you can't read that. It's all squashed. So let's see what this looks like as a card as is. Wait, did I save this? Yep, I saved this already. So now we can go to objects. Cards, custom card. And then the back of it. I keep uploading all this stuff to the cloud. How much space is there in the cloud for this stuff to be there? See, it's not the right size. Oh yeah, so then I can do that and I can actually get rid of this thing. Alright, did anyone say anything? Nope. Okay, so the party is like, okay. Rial, as usual, is the hard-headed one. I'm gonna go in and check out what's wrong. Wait, Rial, the traps! Oh, man. So Rial moves into the room. And all he sees is this tree gently swaying, surrounded by murky, excuse me, disgusting oily water. Where can I put this here? Here. So then Care follows in after Rial, trying to check for traps. Akitsukis, can you please roll a d20 to see how Care goes with the searching for traps? Have we got, who normally plays as Mira? Chubby Kim? Or Geo0018? No, Geo0018 won't be here, she's working. Akitsuki's got a roll of 15. Yep. Care has a look around. Actually, with a roll of 15, how did that go? So, none of the tiles nearby looked like they're trapped. Yep. Did not find any traps. But Akitsuki's I did that last week too. Did anyone notice that? I said Akitsuki's instead of Care. Care notices that the tree, there's something, he can't quite put his finger on it, but there's something like odd about the way that the tree is moving and swaying. Maybe the odd fact is that it's swaying at all because there's no actual wind in here. They're inside a dungeon. But the tree's limbs look like they're swaying as if it's in the wind. Anything else you want to do? Or do you want me to just walk you around the room and to the other side to the door? Oh, that's what I wanted to check was... Oh, don't read that. Oh, you can't read that yet. Whoa, okay, yep. Go. Talk to the tree, says Bumfluff. Always D&D players always bring out things that stump the DM. I'm just checking what would happen there. What do you want to say to the tree? Oh no. So as you try to strike up a conversation with the tree, it doesn't make any response, just maybe some shuddering. The tree shudders and then returns to swaying its branches as normal. Examine the tree. 4. Examine the tree. I feel like you're playing a text. What is it? A point and click adventure here, or a text adventure here. Talk tree. Examine tree. Nothing happens. No, as you examine the tree, can you make a... What is that roll? Nature? Where are you, Riel? You can make a nature or a... survival. You can do nature or survival check. Nature is +2 for you, so I'm guessing you're doing nature +2 because survival is -1. Probably not survival, it probably is nature +2. So roll a d20 and we'll add 2 to it and see how you go. Look tree. Yeah, that's it. We could play it like that. I'm trying to be mindful that some people don't like the really open style of gameplay and they prefer direction. Rolled a 7. Nice. +3 is 10. So average. So as you examine the tree from your distance, are you examining it from a distance or are you walking up to it and poking it and feeling it? Probably would be perception, I guess, if you're looking at it and not touching it and moving it around. But that's okay. We'll go with nature because you're using your knowledge of the natural world to try and understand what this thing is in the middle of the water. So are you touching it or just looking from afar? No. Can you can't still see my window, right? What have I got going on here? Turn this off. So you don't see anything. Oh, yeah. Okay. So as Riel takes a closer look at the tree, he notices that it's not actually a tree per se. It's got a big thick stump. It's got a big thick body of the tree, or like the trunk of the tree in the middle. And then the branches are actually just like tendrils that are moving, swaying back and forth. So they look like tendrils more than they look like rigid pieces of wood. So, you know, if you've got a tree swaying, it's a rigid branches that just moves like this. But this one is, the stump in the middle is staying still and the branches are moving like this. Are you getting any closer, or are you staying up here on the step? That's my question. You know what's going to happen, right? You're going to walk down the steps and around into the next door and nothing's going to happen. It's going to be completely boring and nothing to do in this room. Can I put this over here now? No, it doesn't fit there. Let's put it here. Next step, just going to move straight on, or you want to poke the tree? Also, while you're doing that, while you're figuring that out, can I get everyone in chat to roll a d20 for the Constitution save? What? Okay, Bumfluff got a nat 20. Bumfluff's Constitution is so good that he's able to expel some of the poison that he has that he has previously ingested, and gains 2 health back. Yeah, sorry, rolling at the same time confuses Nightbot. Akitsukis, can you please roll again? Wow, Rial's only got 8 health points left. Oh, and Akitsukis, as both Care and Rial, sorry, really bad DMing to do that. As both Care and Rial breathe in, is there anyone else in chat? I'll do the roll for Mira. Mira got a 7, so as Care and Rial both take a breath in, they can smell the poison still lingering in the air. Rial takes a smell of it and then goes, oh, and I don't know, how do you activate your Constitution? His muscles ripple as he smells it, and then he shudders and expels a cloud of green gas similar to what is hanging around in the air. Whereas Akitsuki just smells and shakes it off. And then Mira takes her breath and she coughs and splutters. Oh, this poison is still in the air. And takes how much? 1d6 damage. 1d6 poison damage. Mira, you are taking 2 damage for being bad at Constitution. Oh, she's down to 15. How much did I say Rial's on? 8. And Care is on 17. Everyone's looking pretty low. Don't forget that you can have a short rest to Roll some dice. Does anyone have any dice left? Nope. Rial is out. Mira's got 2 more. Care has... 4. Care's got 4 more. So Rial can't use any more hit dice on a short rest. But Care and Mira can. Rial does have the unguent though. What's it called? Keg Tom's ointment. So who's going to step down? Are we going to step down? Don't forget that you don't have to step down. If you don't like the look of this tree, you can always back out of here and try a different door, which is really far away. We're going to go back to the cat room and then pick a different door here. There's 2 other doors in the cat room that you could try to open. The southwestern door and the northern door. Or you can try and walk around the edges of this thing, or you can walk into the water and poke the tree. 3 options. 1, go back to the cat room and choose a different door. 2, walk around the edges of the pond. 3, go into the water and poke the tree. You can even try to cast a spell at the tree, maybe, if you want to just straight up burn the tree down because you don't like the way it's looking at you. What have you got? Wand of Secrets, Silver Baton, Silence, Purify, Slow Poison, Holy Symbol, Amulet of Protection. What? Amulet of Protection from Turning, Holy Water. Soap, garlic, and a standard traveler's cloak. Wow, she doesn't have anything to do there. Keg Tom's ointment, potion of climbing. Don't forget, Keg Tom's ointment also removes poison and disease. Silver coffer, fishlight, coppery figurine, snare trap, salt. Summon monster. So here, Care's got the spell. Care is the only one with scrolls. Summon monster 2. Locate object. Protection from good and evil. Blink. Fireball. You have a single-use spell. The scroll is a single-use spell. This is a potion of immunity to petrification. Prism crystal. Anise root. Lots of beads. Rope, oil flask, backpack. What's this? Bullets? Yep. Chubby Kim. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back for some more D&D. I need more water. Hold on a sec. So, Chubby Kim, just to let you know, the party is currently in the room called Bed of Xilonen. Xilonen? I don't know. Which is not here. That's the previous tier. We're on this tier now. So we're in this room with this oily, murky water that has a tree in the middle that Bumfluff has inspected and found that they're not actually wooden branches that sit like this and are immobile, and the tree moves like this, because the tree looks like it's swaying, but there's no wind because they're inside a dungeon. And actually, when Bumfluff examined it, not Bumfluff, when Rial examined it, the tree is actually, the trunk is staying still and the arms are doing this, like the branches of the tree are doing this. As if they look more like tendrils than branches. So we're trying to figure out if the party wants to go in the water and poke the tree, or walk around the edge of the water and go to this door here, or go back into the cat room and choose a different door, which is a northern door and a southwestern door. Discuss. Well, go to the water. Akatsuki's has chosen to poke the tree. What does everyone else think about that? You there? That way you want to go? Moving down the stairs to the water's edge. Okay, so as you walk down the steps closer to the water, oh shivers! Nope, Akatsuki's actually does want to swim to the middle. So as you swim along the water, it's not swimming. It's only 5 inches. As you put your foot in there, you feel your foot sink into the water. Crap, where was it? Sorry, my earphone's tapping on the microphone. Where is it? I saw it. Brackish. Oh, it's only a few. What is that? It's only like 10 centimeters deep. The water is only 10 centimeters deep. And as you step in there, you can feel that there is like the ground is kind of writhing and moving underneath your feet. And although you're wearing heavy boots, it doesn't actually penetrate your boots. You can feel the ground. You can feel your boots get sinking on top of little spikes on the ground under the water. And as you approach, the water starts to move more violently, and the what are they called? The tendrils on the tree start to become agitated. As if there's some kind of intelligence moving around, as if there's some kind of intelligence behind the tendrils and the spikes in the water, noticing your presence. Rial, Mira, what do you want to do? Kier has waded through the murky, oily, disgusting water. The hell, ready the castle? No. Why is it doing ready the castle? That's not what I want. What happened? I had it, because I didn't do it on repeat. I didn't know that it just adds new music to the list. I thought it just repeated the music that it did. Repeated the music that I put in a list. Now, where did that go? Pharaoh's tomb. Yeah, Pharaoh's chamber. Alright, Care Rial follows Akatsuki's into the water. And as Rial steps into the water, the tendrils come towards both of you. And we need to roll for initiative. As the tree is hungry. What happened to the music? But that music's over now. We need our battle music. What were you going to try? We were going to try Village Raid. Let's see what this sounds like. Yep, there we go. That's what we're doing. Not really. I'd rather something better. I need something with... Let's see what YouTube does. No, I don't want to use YouTube because it's going to copyright strike me. What does petrified forest sound like? Not combat-y enough. No, let's not worry about that. I'm just going to go back to what did I do this one? Okay. Roll. Roll for initiative. Yay! Tentacle fight. Oh, we just entered into hentai region. Hentai zone. So this is now Xilonen. And Xilonen rolls 19. Now I can look at this. 19 plus minus 1. 18 for Xilonen. And then I'm pretty sure you're a 3. Real rolls a 15 plus 3. 18 for Real, which is what Real got last combat. Nice. Care, Mira, are you here? Chubby Kim, do you want to? Can you roll for Mira, please? Roll a d20. And Care, if you can roll a d20 for Akitsuki's, if you can roll a d20 for Care. Chubby Kim rolls a 2. Apparently that is the curse of being a cleric. You have bad rolls on your initiative. And your dexterity is 0, so Mira goes down to 2 from 9. And then Akitsuki's rolls a 13, and I'm pretty sure your dexterity is a plus 3. Yep. So that's a 16 for Care. Which is what it was before. Very good. So it's just Xilonen is going to go after Real. And then Care, and then Mira. Alright, let's go. Real, what are you doing first as these tendrils on the tree come at you? Come at me, bro. Going out for a busy day now? Oh, but we just started combat. Come on. Do a firebolt. What is it called? Stay here so that you can do some. Just call in sick. Sacred flame. Chuck some sacred flame at this baby. Going out for a busy day. Nice. Don't worry, I just got home from my busy day, so I know how you feel. Go. Who did I say? Real? Go, Real. Roll. Are you attacking the tree or are you attempting to do something else? And if you're attacking the tree, you have how many? You have 2 more superiority dice and 2 doses of Cake Tom's ointment. So your superiority dice can be used to give you advantage on the attack, get someone else to attack, or get someone to do something. Give an order for someone to do something. I think it gives you advantage on persuasion checks, doesn't it? Oh no, you can expend a superiority die and add the result to your intimidation, performance, or persuasion check. That's what commanding presence does. Go, go, go! The tendrils of the tree are coming at you. Bump off rolls a 7. Plus your strength of an attack, right? This is an attack. 3, 10. Xilonen's armor class is 20. Wow, it's 20. What the fuck? I'm not going to play if you laugh at my rolls. Why? I'm playing too. Okay, I won't laugh then. Maybe. I'll try. I'll try to remember. Don't laugh at people's rolls. That sounds like something my mum would say. when we were playing Tetrasphere on the Nintendo 64. And she was not winning, and we were like, yeah. And she'd be like, I'm not playing if you're going to be like that. Anyone remember Tetrasphere on the Nintendo 64? Is anyone else old enough to have been around when Nintendo 64 was even around? So that was your first attack, which missed. Try another attack, Bumfluff 22. It's true. Matt Mercer would never laugh at a bad roll. What the? Oh. Yeah, 29 is a bit... 29 out of 100 is still not that good out of 20. Was that divided by 5? Five out of 20. Divide by 5. 5. So it's like 5.5. You roll a 5 or a 6. They round up in D&D, so you roll a 6. So Rial pulls out his, what is it? Longsword? Oh, that's not it. Not dagger. Longsword. That takes 2 slashing attacks at the tendril-laden stalk. Unfortunately, as the tendrils are coming at Rial, the sword blade gets tangled up in the tentacles as they come at you. And you're unable to actually get the sword to penetrate into the trunk of the seeming tree. So then it's Xilonen's attack. So Xilonen moves his tentacles towards the players. If you'll notice here, it's pretty insane. He gets to have 4 attacks with his tentacles. 4d8 plus 4. What the schnitzel? Okay, so the first tendril, I got to make 4 attacks. So the first 2 tendrils are going after Rial. First tendril, 4 plus 7, 10. I don't think that's enough. No, definitely not enough. Second tendril comes after Rial. 6 plus... what was it? Six plus 7? Tendril? 7? 6... so that's 13? Still not enough. Wow. Rial just shrugs off. As the tendril comes at Rial, one of them tries to hit through the studded leather and just is deflected off, and then the second one tries to wrap itself around, but Rial is able to, I don't know, how would Rial do it? Flex his chest muscles and it bounces off him. Okay, so third tendril is going after Akatsuki's. 1. Okay, that tendril tries to hit Akatsuki's, but Akatsuki's tries to go after Care, but Care is able to deftly dodge out of the way as it flies past him and it lands harmlessly in the water and reels back in towards the tree. And then the last tendril flicks between Rial and Care and tries to hit Mira. 13 plus 7 is 20. That's got to be a hit. Yep, that smashes through the two Rial and Care and hits Mira and wraps around her. So that is a... Oh, that's not even an attack. That's just a wrapping around. The target is grappled. Until the grapple ends, the target is restrained and has disadvantage on strength checks, strength saving throws, and Xilonen can't use the same tendril on another target. The target is grappled. So I guess you just automatically get grappled. And then on your turn you can try and escape the grapple with a DC of 15. Using either your strength or your dexterity. Is it? Or is it only dexterity? Oh, Geo0018 made it. How you going, Geo0018? Thank you very much for your support of the cooking stream. 4,000 points added. Total. 4,000 points total donated. I just want to check grapple rules for 5e because I don't remember if you choose strength or dexterity to put it on them or to get out of it. Grappled creature becomes 0. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. The condition also ends if an effect removes the grappled creature from out of the reach of the grappler. Yeah, okay, but what is the rules of it? What the hell? Okay, yeah, you use strength or dexterity to escape. So it uses strength to grapple you, and you can use strength or dexterity to get out. Thanks, Geo0018. I will write 4,000 on your... Oh yeah, you were on 2,000. At the start of the stream, I was like, surely Geo0018 did more than 2,000. You haven't been able to make it for the stream, I guess. It's working. Different time zones. Okay, so Mira is grappled. Now it is Care's turn. Go, Care. What you gonna do when there's a tendril tree attacking you? Okay. Akatsuki's wants to attack back. Go. Are you casting a spell or are you going to attack it with your swords? Or your slingshot? What does this thing say about dragging with the tendril? Oh, reel is another action. Xilonen pulls each creature grappled by it up 25 straight towards it. Wow, that's annoying. It has to do real after it's grappled. Okay, Akatsuki is using sword. Roll d20 and add your dexterity. Yep, this one, short sword. 1d6 piercing damage. So you've got to do d20 plus 3. And you have to get more than 20. That's so high. That's so high. That can't be right, man. Armor class of 20. What does this thing say is the armor class? Oh, no, the AC is 6. That stat block is fucked. We're not using that. I just want to use this stat block for the use of attacks because the attacks are... But that damage is too high. Oh, okay, it's 1 to 2 damage per tentacle. Okay, we're not using that stat block, we're using this stat block. Get out of here, you insane stat block. AC of 20, fuck off. Sorry, language. Oh, but Akatsuki's rolls a 5 plus a dexterity of 3. So 8, and the AC is 6, so yep, you hit. Wait, what did Riel do? Can I rescind that? Riel rolled a... Also, Riel hit as well. Can you roll for your damage too, Riel? On 1 attack or 2 attacks? What did you get for your second attack? You never did your second attack. Please roll for your second attack, Riel. So, and Akatsuki's, you have to roll your you have to roll your damage on your first attack. Oh yeah, and you can. Oh, you're not flanking the creature. So just remember, if you want to flank the creature, you have to be on opposite side of it. So you have to be. This really is probably here, right? This thing will take up this much space. So you'd have to be there. So this creature is... Awesome. There's no base plate for it. But this creature is 4 squares. It's a large sized creature. Like this size. Oh yeah, I can do this. Front image. So here I am just going to use the... I'm just going to use the flat tokens because the actual thing that they've put in here doesn't have a... Nope! Doesn't have a base plate. Oh, but that's the correct size. There we go. Hello, my dear. Which means I can also delete... Did I already delete it? The picture of thing? Oh, I already deleted it. Okay. They should have put a base plate on this so that you could see how big it is. But it takes up 4 squares. So Riel was here and Akatsuki's here. No, next turn. You have to attack it now. Roll a d20. So Akatsuki's got 1 hit with his sword. Now you've got to use your offhand with to do a d20 and see if you hit with that one. Or you can just roll for damage and then roll for your next attack. That's what I said to do. So just roll for damage on your sword, on your dagger, 1d4. Also plus proficiency. Which I also didn't add for Riel, so sorry about that. It wasn't going to hit the stupid armor class of 20 anyway, so... Why did that website make this creature so difficult? The Hidden Shrine of Tamaochan is meant to be about whittling the players down little by little, not by massive smackdowning and killing them in one hit. Go, Akatsuki's. Making another attack. Slice that baby up. Oh no! Roll your attack damage for your sword. 1d6. Exclamation mark. Roll 1d6. Akatsuki's. Okay, so you rolled a 2 for your second attack. 2 plus 3 is 5, plus 3 is 8, which is enough to hit. So now you have to roll both damage. The first one is going to have sneak attack damage. So it's 1d4, no, 1d6. And then it is, what's sneak attack again? One d6. Oh no, it's not 1d6. It is at level 6. What? Yep, level 6. It's 3d6. So you did your attack roll of 1d6. So that did 4. Now roll another 3d6 for your sneak attack. Exclamation mark, roll 3d6 Akatsuki's. And I'll just put his health marker in. Alright, 9 plus 4 is 13 damage. Oh, that really hurt him. Shuddering, the central stalk shudders as the tendrils wiggle. Okay, so that was your first hit. Now you have to do your second hit. So you have to roll a d20 again, please, Akatsuki's, for your offhand attack. So your offhand attack just has... It doesn't get the proficiency bonus to the roll, just the dexterity. So it's dexterity plus... What? Oh, so it is 1d6 plus dexterity and no proficiency. No, 1d20. Okay, 7 is enough to hit, isn't it? Oh, it's on my phone. Yep. 7, because his AC is 6, so that blasts through the outer shell protection of the tree shape. And now you can roll a dagger attack. A dagger damage, which is 1d4 plus dexterity 3. 1d4 plus 3. Please roll 1d4, Akatsuki's. There we go. I see exclamation mark roll 1d4 and no number. Try again. 2. Okay, now Mira sees Mira is being dragged towards it, so she's got is it Mira's turn? Yep. She's got disadvantage on her attack roll. Anyone in chat? Geo0018. So she's gonna roll to hit spell. Nice. No, she also has to roll again for her disadvantage. So it's 4. At disadvantage, she's got 4 plus what's her spell? Wisdom. Oh, that's gonna be enough. 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus proficiency, 10. So her sacred flame hits. And now she is on the, how many levels? 7. So she can do 2d8 damage with her sacred flame. Which is 5. The flame, as she holds up her hand and whispers to, oh shivers, what's the name of her god? And whispers to her deity. The deity answers with a burst of flame originating from the center of the creature. Alright, so that was Mira's turn. Now it's Rial's turn. Go, Rial. Exclamation mark roll to see if you hit. Bearing in mind that the armor class is 6. Oh, my phone turned off. I was like, where's the stats? Oh, okay, so he does a tentacle attack, which is 1d2 damage, and then you have to and then you have to save versus paralyzation. So I'm just going to do that to Mira. Oh, we'll leave it for the next turn. Go Rial, exclamation mark roll to see if you hit the tree, unless you've got something else you want to do. Like use a healing item or punch a hole in the floor to drain the water out. What have you got? Potion of climbing. Snare trap. Silver copper. So Rial's only got keg, sun's ointment, and potion of climbing. And a bunch of tools. A snare trap. Rial? Hello? Bumfluff? Are you still there? Exclamation mark roll to see if you hit. I'm falling asleep. It might be time to end up here. I just wanted to see what happens at the end of this combat. See, this is what I'm going to be like on a 24-hour stream. Ready? Right, that looks like it's it for D&D tonight, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. The party found Xilonen, the semi-sentient polyp. It's called a polyp. And they got attacked by its tentacles. Currently, Mira is wrapped with tentacle, and is being dragged across the room towards the creature. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow. Go to the YouTube channel if you want to have some interaction with me after the stream. Thank you very much for dropping in, Jo0018 and Chubby Kim. Thank you, Akatsukis and Bumfluff, for joining in the game. You guys can always come here every Saturday night Australian Eastern Standard Time and play some D&D. You get to join in the D&D in the chat. Thank you, and we'll catch you next time. Bye for now. Will Mira be able to escape the grasp of the tentacle? Or will she be doomed to join a Japanese adult comic book? To join thousands of others who've been trapped by a Japanese adult comic book? Who knows what horrors await if the tentacle is able to drag her to a destination? Oh, we haven't raided CC only for a while. I'm going to raid CC only. With just me. Nice.